Once upon a time, in a busy city filled with noise and confusion, there lived a man named Leo. Leo was like many of us. He often felt lost in his thoughts, worried about the future, and upset by things he could not control. One day, after a particularly hard day at work, Leo sat on a park bench feeling tired and frustrated. He noticed an old man sitting nearby, calmly reading a book. The old man had a peaceful presence, and Leo felt drawn to him. Curious, Leo asked the old man, "How do you stay so calm in such a chaotic world?" The old man smiled and replied, "I practice Stoic logic. It helps me see things clearly and make better decisions." Leo had heard the word Stoic before, but didn't really understand it. He asked the old man to explain. The old man began his lesson. Stoic logic is not about suppressing emotions. It is about understanding what is in your control and what is not. Most of our suffering comes from trying to control things we cannot change. The weather, other people's opinions, past mistakes. These are not in our power, but our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. These we... Leo listened carefully. He realized that he spent too much time worrying about things he couldn't change, like his boss's mood or traffic jams. The old man continued, "The first step to being rational is to separate facts from opinions. A fact is something true for everyone, like it is raining. An opinion is how you feel about it. The rain is ruining my day. The rain itself is not good or bad. It is just rain. Your judgment makes it seem bad." Leo thought about this. He often blamed outside things for his unhappiness, but maybe his own thoughts were the problem. The old man said, "Imagine you spill coffee on your shirt. You can get angry and call the day ruined, or you can simply change your shirt and move on. The spill is just an event. Your reaction decides if it becomes a problem." The next lesson was about perspective. The old man asked, "If someone insults you, does that make you weak?" No. Only your belief that the insult matters can weaken you. The words themselves have no power unless you give them power. Leo understood that his emotions often clouded his judgment. He would react to small things as if they were disasters. The old man told a story. A Stoic philosopher named Epictetus was once a slave. His master treated him badly, but Epictetus said, "He can chain my body, but not my mind." He knew that his true freedom was in his thoughts. No one could take that from him. Leo realized that even in difficult situations, he could choose his attitude. The old man then talked about negative visualization. Imagine the worst-case scenario. What if you lost your job? What if you got sick? By facing these fears in your mind, you take away their power. You realize that even in hard times, you can adapt. Leo had always avoided thinking about bad things, fearing they would happen. But now he saw that preparing mentally made him stronger. Another important lesson was about desire. The old man said, "We suffer because we want things we don't have, or fear losing what we do have. But Stoics teach us to desire only what is within our control, our own actions and virtues. If you focus on being honest, kind, and disciplined, you will always have what truly matters." Leo thought about all the times he had chased money, approval, or comfort, only to feel empty afterward. The old man nodded. External things will never satisfy you for long, but inner strength that lasts forever. As the sun set, Leo felt a weight lift from his shoulders. The old man's words had given him a new way of thinking. He thanked the old man and asked, "What should I do next?" The old man replied, "Practice. Every day remind yourself what you control and what you don't. When something upsetting happens, pause and ask, is this a fact or an opinion? Can I change it? If not, accept it. If yes, act wisely." Leo left the park with a clear mind. The next day, when his boss criticized him, he didn't react angrily. He asked himself, is this criticism true? If yes, I can improve. If not, it doesn't matter. He felt calmer and more in control. Over time he practiced Stoic logic in every situation. Traffic jams, disagreements, even failures. He stopped seeing problems, and instead saw opportunities to practice patience, courage, and wisdom. Months later, Leo returned to the park, hoping to thank the old man again. But the bench was empty. Instead, he found a small book left behind. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Leo smiled. He knew the old man had given him one final lesson. Wisdom is everywhere if you look for it. From that day on, Leo continued to study Stoicism. He shared what he learned with others, just as the old man had with him. He realized that being rational wasn't about being cold or unfeeling. It was about seeing the world clearly, making better choices, and finding peace within himself. And so Leo's journey toward inner strength had only just begun. The end.